Welcome back to another D&D Ragnarok Antagonist Spotlight. This week we're talking about something far different than fire giants and frost giants. The inhabitants of the far realms. And the differences are many and varied. For starters, both fire giants and frost giants are deliberate invasions. The fire giants conquer, the frost giants destroy. But the far realms could just simply slip in when the barriers start to erode. The frost giants represent chaos and destruction. The fire giants represent stagnation and tyranny. But the far realms are all about terror and paranoia and a kind of predatory madness. Also, outside a few plot twists that can absolutely be done with fire giants and frost giants, battle lines are clearly drawn. You know who is on each side. With the far realms and madness, the enemy could be anyone. People you thought you trusted, loved ones, even yourself. My suggestion is to begin like a normal Viking-themed D&D game with the players going on raids and adventures and just living their Viking lives. And every once in a while, you throw in a Fortean event. Some threatening weirdness to let them know that things are not normal and they're not going to stay good. And you can roll these randomly or introduce them however you want, but I have some suggestions. For just a few seconds, rain falls toward one specific player character as if he is down in the local gravity. Birdsong is replaced with the sounds of the birds all muttering and abyssal. For about 5 seconds, everything except the player characters moves backward in time 5 seconds, and they can clearly be seen just reversing their actions until it stops and everything proceeds forward again. A player character blinks and everything changes. Have him make an insight check, and whatever the result is, tell him that he's seeing from the point of view of his shadow or a specific reflection in a puddle or a window. And then once they start getting used to this, you introduce boss fight type antagonists that are weird and threatening, and they are aberrations instead of their normal types. A goblin leader who is made of squirming veins and eyeballs that form a body. A bandit chieftain who seems to be composed of some sort of gray jelly-like ooze that smells like rotting meat, who leaves a trail everywhere he walks and his clothes appear to be part of his body. A Yuan-Ti snake king, which is a burlap sack, forming the shape of a Yuan-Ti, and inside there is a wooden frame and a bunch of snakes tied head to tail in a writhing mass. These encounters should be weird and threatening and disorienting, and letting the players know that everything is not okay, and prepare them for further madness later on, because the world will be descending into madness, and unless they do something, there will be no way out.